Okay, I will say this anime is such a treasure trove for a Tsundere fan. I think this anime is done a masterful job at really glazing the fuck out of Tsundere fans. The fact that they made a character like Akarin as popular as she is, and the fact that they've been consistently going on this nonstop development with her character, like she is easily like the fact that she's so stubborn, it's so wholesome how she can she can almost squeak out what she's trying to say in throughout the entire episode and actually does lead somewhere. Like the fact that it's so wholesome how it takes her entire body to actually admit just a mere compliment. The fact that it takes her this much effort. Like it was just so wholesome to me. Like these two characters right here, Shion and oh my god, I actually can't remember her name. What the fuck? I can't remember her name. But regardless, we haven't really seen development for these two characters at all. Like I would say, Akarin has gotten the majority of the screen time, which I don't even mind because again, I have been on a consistent accurate agenda the entire time, and it seems like a lot of other people are too as well. The fact that a couple of people are saying Tsundere is the best genre, it's the best girl. Like there is no denying that fact. Like it is incredible how they continue to push this Tsundere genre agenda into anime, and I can't even blame them because Tsundere in general is has been very popular. Like, look at all these juggernauts with Toradora, Nagatoro, Nizukoi, even something like Food Wars, which a lot of people like hate on Food Wars, but Food Wars it did had some interesting development with the main characters, or something like Chainsaw Man, where you could have potentially saw something with Denji and Power, and just a lot of these anime, they do such a great job of highlighting Tsundere, and I think this anime could definitely be one of them. The fact that this character, I genuinely do think that she is the most popular by far, like 100%. Like the fact that she gets so brazen to not only push this guy, but she gets so worried. Like the fact that she gets so worried, like it's just so very wholesome. Like, I really like a character like her, like again, we don't really see these people interact that much in the story, and I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised that for a character like this girl right here, we're on episode 6. Just 12 episodes total, and we have not seen this person at all. It does make me wonder what exactly they're gonna do with her, because in total, I feel like this has been the Akron show, which I can't even blame you because the fact that we get another segment when they continue to be alone again, I think is really wholesome. The fact that they continue to push these two together because the other people they don't necessarily have that same connection as someone like Akron. Like Akron is so wholesome how she's trying to assert herself and actually be on top of things, similar to Shion and Runako. That's what it was, Runako. The fact that she actually starts to be more assertive, actually try to be more chill, and actually be more open to criticism and be more open to compliment. It's just very wholesome seeing how like these two they wasn't necessarily on the same bar, on the same level for a longest time. Like they kept arguing like cat and mouse. Like you continue seeing how Akarin she had to change. She still has been scared, and the fact that they still continue to argue. Someone like EU can recognize that she's vulnerable. She's very vulnerable in a situation like this, and the fact that she not only recognizes how scared she is, but she actually just the fact that like she actually just becomes a gentleman and actually helps her out. I really like situations like these where she is very vulnerable and she allows herself to be vulnerable with someone you care about. Like it does, like her his mere presence actually does make her feel at ease. Like it's just very cute with how they do these with how they did this scene. Because someone like Edu, like he's assisting. that she changed, while it's the opposite for him. They both think that each other have changed, but in general, they're both the same ever since their school days. It's just very hard for the both of them to express their feelings, and I cannot believe that fact enough. The fact that like they both realize that they still have that same connection, no matter how much time has passed. They still have that same bond, and like even though no matter what, it's just very sweet. Like I genuinely do think it's very sweet with how they handle this character. Like the fact that like she recognizes that EU's still the same. She recognizes that EU still wants to protect her. Like it was just so like after this point right here, it was just smooth sailing. At this point, it was game. It was absolutely game over. 100%. Like the fact that we have seen that he becomes more comfortable. He actually had no clue how to handle a situation like this. Like it's just very interesting. Like genuinely is, and to the point where you see when they actually get to the hotel. But the fact that someone like they see the hotel, they know it's a shared room. They could see that. But the fact that again, Akira is so emboldened by realizing that EU hasn't changed, and this is basically her only chance to win him over. And the fact that she gets so bold to sleep in the same room in the same vicinity at him, and like she just like just so bittersweet. I like this character, this girl the most out of everyone else. I think the other two characters are a little bit weak for sure. I think these characters, Rudico and Shion, these characters right here, they don't really add a whole lot to the story. Like it genuinely does feel like it's the Akira and EU storyline. It genuinely does feel like where she doesn't even care. Like EU have been consistently flopping like a fish, consistently burning tea everywhere, ruining her bag, and the fact that she is making a complete fool of himself. But the fact that she doesn't even care about that, she's still worried about a character like EU. I think it was just like the fact that she actually starts to become again more bold, and the fact that she still has that, she's still trying to ride that wave of being this vulnerable while she still can, because obviously it's not going to last the whole night. And the fact that this is turning EU for a curb, because they used to fight like cat and dog, and the fact that it just that side of when you show someone your vulnerable side like that, I think it really does make that moment a whole lot sweeter, in my opinion. Like the fact that we have seen that not only that she doesn't even mind sleeping in the same vicinity. It's the fact that they decide to sleep in the same room. I mean, not the same room, in the same bed. Like, actually cuddling. Like, I feel like this is the most we have seen, the most development we have seen from any of the girls. Like, it's the fact that, like, to be this close to one another and to embrace it. Like, I could not be a more proud fan of Akron than that moment right there. Especially when like this scene right here, it was good. Like I genuinely do like the expression on her face. I genuinely did think this was a solid episode. But I will say it did kind of annoy me that Akron went back to her past self, where she's still emboldened. But again, I still love Tsundere. I still love her no matter what. They're still my like I will adamantly defend this type of girl all day, all long, all day, every day. Like this is easily the best type of girl in anime, in my personal opinion. I genuinely do believe that. Like you cannot fight me about a character like Akarin. Like she is the star of the show. Like she is easily the star of the show. Like you cannot tell me that there are more Shion fans than Akira. You could not tell me there are more Runako fans than her. Like you could, yeah, like there's no way there's a world where there are less fans for her than all the other characters combined. Like I genuinely do believe that. Maybe that's cope for me, but I genuinely do believe like she's the star, she's the underdog, and she's the star of the show because Tsundere, they're always going to be popular. They're always going to be a massive success with people, and I think this episode absolutely proves that with the consistent development of Akron, with these characters, the other characters, we haven't really seen a consistent development. With Akron, it's been all day, almost every episode, really, for the most part. It's been kind of surprising how much screen time Akron has gotten compared to the others. But again, this episode was it was really good. I really liked this episode a lot, mainly because it contained some Akron moments. Obviously, I blabbered enough about how much I love that character and how I love that genre as a whole. But regardless, let me know your thoughts on who's your favorite and did this episode do you any favors of the Akaran bias, of the Akaran agenda? Like, do you have more appreciation for a character like her, or do you still ride with these two people right here? Let me know all of that in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.